Hello, welcome to Monday Morning NickPick. This is a spoiler-filled discussion of the Black Panther, so if you haven't seen the movie, you should be watching this video. Not yet, at least, right? There's not a heck of a lot to nitpick in this movie. It's not perfect, but it's not a lot of glaring problem with the movie. The only issue I had was with Andy Serkis, Claw. I didn't like how he was portrayed or used in the movie, but that's very minor. Okay, I could do without him completely. As always, I always have a problem with superhero movies where they kill off the villain so easily, so disposable. I do not have a problem with the death of Killmonger. I think I think what happened with Killmonger at the end and how he chose to go out was very well done and needed, necessary for the story to feel complete. So I'm not, even though I didn't like Claw to be killed off, I don't mind. Actually, was okay with Killmonger being killed off at the end of the movie. The CGI was okay, except for the part where they leap, fall. Those, when it comes down to CGI, even today, I think for some reason it never really worked for me. Ever since Blade 2, for those that remember that movie, one of the worst action sequence of that movie, even though the sword fighting was a lot of fun to watch, is when the two vampires invade Blade hideout in the beginning of the movie, and there was a big sword fight between Blade and the two vampires. The action when they were fighting hand to hand was great, but once they start leaping around, it looked very cartoonish. And even today, 2 decades later, I think there's still a problem with whenever I see, Black Panther or Killmonger leaping and jumping. It just looked odd. It looked better when it's slow motion, like when Black Panther in Korea, in that chase scene, when he leaped and jumped from car to car. That looked more realistic compared to when he's leaping fast. But it's nitpick, so it's not a big deal. The big CGI fest at the end with the rhino, that's okay. It's more entertaining for Anthony than for me. I can do without it. I don't need it. As far as the story, I'm okay with the movie, the story overall, but for this video, since it is Monday Morning NickPick, I'm gonna offer an alternative story that I felt would have been better. First, I think it would have been better that the young Killmonger was hiding in the closet and witnessed the death of his father. I think that would be much more impactful. Okay, we're assuming that he knows that because of the claw mark that Black Panther killed his father, but does he know the reason? Does he know the circumstance? So to me, it would be better off if he was in the closet hiding and watching. And also the young Forrest Whitaker character seeing that he is in the closet but didn't say anything, even though he sided with the king. Okay, he sided with the king. He also didn't want the kid to be harmed, so he didn't say anything, and he felt great remorse later. So as far as how I would start the movie, I would love to start the movie where Killmonger was sitting in a restaurant or a bar or whatever, and he saw on the news that the king of Wakanda was killed. And that's when he said, now it's time for me to return to Wakanda and reclaim what rightfully belonged to me, right? But that's how I think would have been fun to see on the screen. And As far as Forrest Whitaker, I think that because he know that the boy witnessed the death of his father and felt great remorse about that over the many decades or years, he was the link of Wakanda to Killmonger. Okay, so when the death of the king happened, he reached out to Michael B. Jordan character and help him return to Wakanda. He is the one that want to atone for his sin or mistake to help Killmonger return and claim the throne, because he, along with a few other people in Wakanda, doesn't agree with the path of what is going on in Wakanda. So to me, that's a better turn as far as what's going on in Wakanda than what I saw on the screen, as far as how quickly a faction of the tribe switch side so easily, or criticize T'Challa so quickly after he failed to capture Claw the first time, as if like, oh, you failed he was barely the Black Panther, so to have that kind of negative reaction as if like he had been failing all his life is kind of a little bit off for me. But in my mind, the story that I laid out is, I think, better, because it gives a smoother path of Michael B. Jordan character to get to Wakanda, and then killing Forrest Whitaker character would be more impactful, because here Killmonger is still bitter, even if the Forrest Whitaker character help him return to Wakanda. That's alone is not enough to atone for his sin. So he turns on him once he got to be king and kill off Forrest Whitaker as well, to show the madness in him. But that's really is the only alternative story that I thought about this. After I saw the movie, I'm just like, the story is okay, but I felt that there's a few little things here and there that would have been better if it went my way, as if I know anything about movie. But that's what went through my head as I thought about the movies and what I thought could have been better. That's it for this spoiler-filled discussion of the movie. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.